sell tickets. Like we were saying, the Buffalo Bandits probably sold more tickets than the Sabres for a while there. That stadium looked sold out. Oh my God, the atmosphere was so cool.
Yeah, 15 years of waiting is honestly, hey, it's mid-March. We can say it because I mean, you guys are in a wild card position right now.
First place in the Atlantic by multiple games. We do have a full screen, as it has been 5,429 days.
Unfortunately, I forgot that full screen. My bad. But it was a picture.
It's a picture of me as a wee lad. Actually, I can maybe pull it up on Canva.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. But it's been so long for the Buffalo Sabres that literally he was in. Weren't they Buffalo Slug jerseys?
Yeah, it was a Ristolainen Buffalo Slug. This is a picture of me as a wee lad with my dad. Where am I going?
Here, we need to zoom in on this guy right here.
Oh yeah, and then give that a little bit of focus. 5,429 days. That's a Tyler Myers jersey right in the middle. He hasn't been on the team in 11 years. All right. I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I think he's still on the Stars. I don't know. Yeah, that is Baby Palmieri. That's like before the facial hair. Before I hit a little bit before the facial hair. A little bit before the facial hair.
But nonetheless, it's been so long for the Buffalo Sabres, who went literally last to first in the 4 months that we have been gone.
Best time of my life.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Anyways, let me talk now about the Montreal Canadiens in their game against the Toronto Maple Leafs, which here's a stat that all of us can laugh at. The Montreal Canadiens scored twice in the first period and held on for a 3-1 victory to hand the Toronto Maple Leafs their 8th straight loss at the Bell Center on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I can't even. If there's one thing that I and everybody at this table can agree on, it's the fact that the Leafs suck. And the Montreal Canadiens, over the last 2 years, have owned the Toronto Maple Leafs. Where is your Austin Matthews now? I love this. I absolutely
are they last in the Atlantic?
Yes,
I
they
believe they are,
They're
right?
last
Oh my
in the
God.
Atlantic.
It's such a good time to be alive. Like, we had to sacrifice one of the New York teams, but that's low-key okay.
Off. What was it?
This is the most
they sent
unlikable
off to Vegas? Nylander? Yeah, I think. Where was it?
I would be shocked if
they cast Marner.
Marner.
Mitch Marner. They
Nylander
cast off Mitch
last
Marner
night.
to the Vegas Golden Knights in the hopes that would fix it. Nope.
But the opposite. I think it did the complete opposite.
Well, Austin Matthews has been absolutely nowhere this year. You know, you were mentioning that. I think you are right that William Nylander. He
scored
the only
last
one
night.
that scored at the Bell Center for the Toronto Maple Leafs from Easton Cowan. Okay, I will give them credit. Easton Cowan is a pretty good prospect and pretty exciting for the Toronto Maple Leafs, especially for a young core that, honestly, the Maple Leafs might need to rebuild. They have a franchise player in Austin Matthews, but your time's up, buddy. Your window has closed.
Yeah, I was going to say, the window's pretty much.
Send Matthews to go lead the new Coyotes after they
honestly, yes. Bring the Coyotes back and bring the Arizona boy, Austin Matthews, out to the desert to lead the new Kachina Coyotes to the Cup.
I like that.
I'd
be okay with that.
That'd be fun. Listen, the Maple Leafs gave the Rangers their first home in like 100 days, so you know what? They do suck. They do really suck.
Hey, the one thing that we can say, thank you, Toronto Maple Leafs, for being bad.
Thank you, Toronto.
Thank you.
Shout out Owen Miles.
Shout out Owen Miles.
But I will say about the Canadiens, they didn't move like at all because we just had the trade deadline come up. I think the Islanders got some decent moves from that.
Yes,
Braden
we did.
Shen, right?
Yeah, we got Braden Shen.
Braden Shen from that. The Habs did absolutely nothing, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad that they did nothing because there weren't really any moves that they had to make. Jordan Bennington was rumored to be moving to the Habs or moving to another team other than the Blues. I don't think anybody expected that Braden Shen was going to be the one that was moving from them.
I didn't even think so. I thought we were going to get maybe Kyrou or Thomas, I think, was also in the question.
I mean, I know it's off topic, but I'm kind of surprised that Bobrovsky never got traded.
Alrighty. So for our final segment here, we do have to cover The New York Islanders.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a good win.
It's a
I
good
can't
segue.
lie. I usually don't turn off Islanders games, but that game I low-key turned off because we were losing 4-0 at one point. They called back the fourth goal, luckily, but I had already clicked off at that point. I was pretty upset. But then I get a text from Eric. He's like, yo, I love your team. You're saving my bet right now. I was like, what? I checked the score. It's tied 3-3 in the third period. I tune in, and I get to see a beautiful Barzy masterclass for the overtime winner, making us 10-0 in overtime, the first NHL team to have 10 consecutive overtime wins.
That's
a
actually a
beautiful
very
$56
surprising
move
statistic
right there.
for especially a team like the New York Islanders to be the one that does that.
I know.
10 straight overtime wins.
It was beautiful. And also, thank you, Braden Shen. We have some more depth down the line. Great wingmen and just great mentors for Richie, who I think is going to be generational for the Islanders, too. I don't know, just a pretty complete game, at least from the second period on.
Yeah, some of the young guys for the Islanders are looking pretty scary. Matthew Schaefer is like running away with the Calder.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, this guy said Demidov was going to win it in the beginning of the year, by the way.
I had hopes.
Wrong. Absolutely
he's
wrong.
definitely a solid third in the Calder run.
He ain't
but he's not going to get it. I wished so hard the back-to-back Calder for the Montreal Canadiens, but no. It's probably going to go to that guy. Matthew Schaefer.
Matthew Schaefer's winning the Calder. I know it. It's going to happen.
It's literally
I'm ready
winning
for
the
it.
Calder.
He's going to win the.
The
Calder. Yeah, I
sorry.
was
You're
right.
bad.
Oh my
No,
God, you
sorry.
threw me
Oh,
off.
Yeah,
Oh my
I threw
goodness.
myself off there.
A little rusty there.
Yeah, looking a little rusty there, but.
Yeah, it's been a couple of months. What can I say?
Yeah, and here's the thing. It would be the first well, okay, fair enough. The Islanders have had a recent Calder winner, and it was Matthew Barzal back in 2018.
Matthew Schaefer's a good follow-up to Barzy, I think.
I mean, hey, 8 years later, and you're winning another Calder? Might say something for your development.
Yeah, I think the Islanders are in a really, really good position right now, especially because we also have some great people in the prospect pool, too.
Mm-hmm.
And even so, like, people like Aitchison, Eklund, looking amazing, lighting it up in the OHL. Like, I don't know, I'm very excited for our future. I think we're making the playoffs and making a pretty decent run this year, but even if we don't, I know that our window's just opening. We've got time.
We've got time for the New York Islanders, who are you guys second or third?
Third in the Metro right now.
Third in the Metro. Yeah,
we're fighting for that second spot.
Exactly. You guys are literally, because it's at the top. It's the Carolina Hurricanes,
Pens,
the
Islanders.
Pittsburgh Penguins coming out of nowhere for that Metro division.
I know
but
we had the
East is
second
coming out
we had the
of
second place spot for I think a night, but then the Penguins took it right back. It's a
Yeah.
close division.
Anyways, so, while the NHL season is still chugging along, one team season has come to an end in a fashion most controversial. Whose season got cut short and who was the perpetrator that never should have been there? All will be revealed when we return on Hockey Talk.
I saw bread, and I want some bread.
I feel like the amount of work that we get here is very different than a community college. So at my last school, we had at least an essay a week that was due for any given class.
Also make you really feeling because you start in the fall, where it's kind of like, well, you still get sport.
If it's hockey, it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Good evening and welcome to Joepardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here.
Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back to Hockey Talk, the show made by hockey fans for hockey fans. My name is Rob Finger, again joined by Chris DeLuca, Evan Chomes, and Eric Palmieri, and we're back to talk hockey. Now, as was alluded to, a season has ended, and that is the season of our very own Oswego State Lakers. They were defeated 4-0 by the Hobart College Statesmen for the SUNY Championship. But I'd like to run through that sentence again. Defeated by Hobart College for the SUNY. Gentlemen, okay, what do we think about this game? Because multiple of us were at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I think about this game, I was an analyst for NYO that night. First period, we played all right. We let up a goal, but Hobart won that period. Second period, I think Oswego won that second period. We played a really, really, really strong second period, but then all the win from our sails just disappeared, mainly after the self-goal. It kind of just took all the momentum away, and it was just downhill from there.
And I do really have to feel bad for Jonathan Balla, the guy who did commit that own goal. And I said it on our broadcast for WNYO. He's going to be seeing that in his nightmares, and I really, as somebody who has played hockey in the past, yeah, those ones are the ones that really stick.
It was just such bad timing.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
It wasn't even it wasn't even necessarily his fault. It was just unlucky bounce. I was in that corner watching it happen.
Yeah, you got arguably some of the best video of it.
Oh my God, yeah. I was in the corner with my little Osmo Pocket 3, just like, all right, am I gonna get? Oh. So, but like from what I saw, like it literally, Manzi couldn't control it, and as Ball was trying to clear, he accidentally just like into his own net, into the own net. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but you can't really blame him. I mean, as we said, Oswego won that second period, and for the most part, it was just a matter of like the puck.
It was a great fight for those.
It was a great fight. Yeah, exactly. It was a great fight.
It was just like Evan mentioned, it just took the wind out of their sails, and then there was the defensive lap by Aiden Cooper that led to the breakaway goal.
It was also the fact,
and then it was
also the fact the Lakers couldn't score on that power play at the end of the second. If we came into the third period with a tie game, there would have been so much more steam. The problem is we came into the third period still down by 1, so our goal was to try to come back, whereas Hobart was keep this lead.
Hey,
easier.
To be fair, they did go into that period 1-0 against the Hobart College Statesmen, which the one thing that I did want to point out from that one sentence that I said, there's no SUNY in Hobart. There is no it's SUNY Hobart College. Nope. It's just Hobart College, and they just won the SUNY AC. And here, I have something that is very pertinent to this whole situation, and it was an announcement made on April 10th of 2024, and that was the announcement that both Hobart and Skidmore would be joining the SUNY for men's hockey. Outside of, I believe, wrestling and track, they're the only private colleges that have joined any of the SUNY in the major sports. None in soccer, none in basketball, none in lacrosse, none in anything like that, but hockey. And here's the guy who made the decision. The chair of the SUNY President's Council, it's chaired by Alberto Cardell, the president of SUNY Oneonta, a school that doesn't have a hockey team.
Interesting.
A man that made the decision.
No skin in the game.
No skin in the game.
Interesting.
Anyways, we have to move on.
If you want to send him a meanly worded email, I found his email for you.
All right.
There you go.
I will keep that in mind. Now that the ranting is done and over with, let's get into your games to watch, starting with the New York Rangers.
Yeah, I mean, this time next week, the Rangers will be hosting their Hudson River rivals. What is the script, dude? Between the New Jersey Devils and New York Rangers at MSG. And you can find that game on TNT and MSG networks. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. and that's going to be a great game where the Rangers are going to lose again because they always find the way to lose, especially against the Devils.
Anyways, so next up, the Montreal Canadiens will be hosting the New York Islanders coming up on the 21st. You know what that means. It's time for a face-off. Let's get to the 2 box. All right. So, 30 seconds on the clock for this one. And I believe I was the home team in that, right? So you will go first, Evan. I will put 30 seconds on a stopwatch.
I got it, Rob. Don't worry.
All right.
Go.
All right. What is a Noah Dobson? What is an Ivan Demidov? What is a Hab? I'm not sure, but what I do know is Matthew Schaefer, Jean-Gabriel Pageau, Bo Horvat, Matt Barzell, Ilya Sorokin. I could keep going, but I digress. Let's go Islanders. I look forward to another win over the Montreal Canadiens.
Another win?
All right.
Yeah, I guess you took
Hey,
a cheap one.
you're going to start counting to your 30 seconds. You ready? 3,
Okay,
2.
you're the mediator for
Yeah,
this
I'm the
one?
mediator.
All right, go.
3, 2, 1, go.
The Islanders, they've got that young talent, but I believe it's the third youngest core in the entire league. The Montreal Canadiens have been on a tear recently. They beat the Kings. They beat the Leafs. They're on, and especially they're going to be on home ice as well. You've got somebody coming back multiple Olympians, by the way. Alexandre Texier for France, Nick Suzuki for the Team Canada. And
all right, that's enough. That's enough.
Anyways, I think the Habs are going to win.
All right. And lastly, my own Buffalo Sabres will be hosting the New York Islanders at the KeyBank Center coming up at the end of the month on the 31st. That game will be on MSG Networks. Puck drop is at 7 p.m.
And that means that Evan has double duty today as we get set for another face-off. We'll head to the 2 box.
All right, go.
Who starts this one?
You go first.
Do I start?
first.
Oh, man, okay.
Go.
Okay, we got rid of Druin. We added some more depth down the center with Shen. This game is definitely a get-back game, a little revenge tour, at least for me. I hope they revenge me. And who wakes up in a revenge game like that other than Matthew Schaefer? I'm going to say his name all the time. I'm going to use it as an excuse every time. Islanders get this get-back win, and they win against the Sabres, hopefully. They
all right,
will.
ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Well, I don't have much to say. We might go to that game, and you're not going to be able to fill your sorrows with a beer saber, unfortunately, because it's on a Tuesday. But the Sabres are going to win. They look unbeatable at KeyBank Center when that thing is filled out. The fans are like a sixth player on the ice there. It's awesome. So, yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Hockey Talk. Lots coming up in the coming few weeks as a lot of hands are heading for just a few playoff spots. Well, hands except the Rangers. We'll see. We'll be back on April Fool's Day for our next episode. So remember, if it's hockey, it's on Hockey Talk. We'll see you next time.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, the mother of an Oswego man killed by officers is arrested.
And a dog is rescued by helicopter from the Seneca River.
But first, was the headliner of Ozfest announced early?
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Brady Hauser.
And I'm Eliza Hopkins.
SUNY Oswego students have voted and now the wait might finally be over. The headliner for the annual SUNY Oswego Ozfest has seemingly been announced, and it's none other than rap artist A Boogie with a Hoodie. This would not be his first time performing at Ozfest, as he was the opening act for DNCA at Morano Campus Center in 2017. A Boogie with a Hoodie is known for his hit songs like Numbers, Jungle, and Look Back at It.
Although SUNY Oswego is yet to announce his performance, Morano Campus Center was listed as the last stop of his tour on A Boogie's Instagram story. The Instagram story was deleted soon after. The performance is set for May 8th at the Deborah F. Stanley Arena in MCC. We will continue to cover this story as more information is released.
A Constantia woman accused of harassing an Oswego County Sheriff's deputy who fatally shot her son is asking a judge to remove the Oswego County District Attorney's Office from the case due to a conflict of interest. 66-year-old Terry Digneen is charged with 2 counts of 4th-degree stalking and 2 counts of 2nd-degree harassment. Her lawyer, Jesse Ryder, filed a motion on March 9th asking a judge to disqualify District Attorney Anthony DiMartino and his office from prosecuting. Terry Digneen's case was moved to Amboy Town Court due to conflicts of interest.
23-year-old Alexander M. Katzner of Scriba has been arrested once again after being paroled from prison for less than a week. On February 23rd, Katzner broke into a church, stealing the cash and checks, hijacking a pickup truck from a local dealership, driving to a restaurant, kicking in the door, and taking the safe and liquor. Due to his ankle monitor, a condition for his release, investigators were able to pin Katzner for all three crimes. Deputies arrested him on March 17th.
A No Kings rally planned for Oswego this weekend is a part of demonstrations across the country, likely to be one of the largest days of protests in American history, organizers say. Protests in Oswego will take place Saturday and will feature an additional theme of No Kings, No Wars, reflecting concerns about presidential power and the war of Iran. The protest area will be divided into multiple sections, each overseen by its own leader and a safety team member. The event Saturday is open to the public.
Casey's Cottage, located in Mexico, New York, is under attack due to the powder post beetles. These beetles are attracted to the sugar content in the hardwood used on the interior of the house. Luckily, the exterior wood of the building has a lower sugar content, leaving it untouched. The Friends of Mexico Point Park need $30,000 in order to fumigate the bugs before June. Anyone interested in donating can visit www.mexicopointpark.com.
A dog was rescued by a helicopter after falling into the Seneca River around 6 p.m. last evening. Air One, who was already on patrol, responded to a dog seen swimming in the water. When the crew arrived, they observed a golden doodle who was struggling to stay afloat. The dog was airlifted from the river to a local baseball field where firefighters were waiting with blankets. The pup is now safe, warm, and unharmed.
Compass Federal Credit Union is partnering with Lighthouse Lanes in their event Strike into Spring Break. For only $8 a person, there will be an hour and a half of bowling, shoe rental, and a slice of pizza, and a drink to celebrate spring break. This event will be held from March 30th to April 3rd from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily.
And now with more on class registration preparation for the upcoming fall semester, here's WTOP-10 reporter Hannah Freed. Hannah?
Thanks, Brady. Class registration for the 2026 fall semester, just making this week the perfect time for students to prepare. I went to the Advisement Center and spoke with the Assistant Director, Andrew Buckman, about the registration process. Right here in the middle of Marano, the Academic Advisement Center is the best place for registration prep. Getting an appointment with your advisor is as easy as sending an email. If you aren't sure who your advisor is, you can check on your student profile on My Oswego. The Advisement Center is offering daily registration workshops from 10 to 3 for all students until Friday of this week.
So if you need help with building a registration plan, how to understand your degree works, we offer those walk-in workshops where you just show up, no appointment necessary, and you can get an overview of the registration process. But in that preparation process, you should create a registration plan. And that's something within My Oswego that essentially you're creating a mock schedule that then turns into your actual schedule. It's as easy as clicking a few buttons and then clicking submit to get registered.
You can check your registration day and time on My Oswego under registration. Registration days are Monday, March 30th through Friday, April 3rd, so mark your calendars. For WTOP-10, I'm Hannah Freed. That's all. Now to Brady.
Thanks, Hannah. We're looking ahead at next fall, and Eliza, it's finally starting to feel like spring around here.
That's right, Brady. Now, with a quick look at the forecast, here's Storm Team 10 meteorologist Eric Drayton.
Thanks, guys. And I do agree that thankfully it is finally starting to feel just like spring. And unfortunately, we do still have these times where in the middle of the day, such as today, it gets just a little bit cooler with something just as simple as clouds. We have these springtime temperatures with a wind chill that moves in later into the day that could drop your original temperature from something in the 40s to something as low as in the mid-20s. And whoa, look, there is more snow possibly this Thursday, and I'll definitely get more into that later. It is very low at the moment with only about a 30% chance as we speak. And these April showers are just sooner than expected. They're supposed to bring in these Mayflowers, but right now they're just bringing a little more dreariness to those temperatures that we've been looking forward to for so long. But the sun is trying to persevere because we just want warmer temperatures, so these clouds will break up and we will see if that changes the weather. But I'll get more into that in my full forecast.
The opening statements have wrapped up on a trial of former Mid-State Corrections officer accused of murdering an inmate. Jonah Levi could face 25 to life if he is convicted of charges of murder, manslaughter, and gang assault. The Onondaga County Special Prosecutor told court that Levi went against his duty in training that night and Messiah Notwe was killed. Levi's representative Michael Moon argued that Notwe would often act up and cause problems. This is only the second day of the trial. We will continue to cover this case throughout the coming weeks.
A four-vehicle crash shut down Interstate 81 in Syracuse this morning. What started as a rear-ending quickly caused a chain reaction involving two other cars. Traffic was diverted off the highway and onto the Court Street ramp. Two people were taken to the hospital as a result of the crash, both only having minor injuries. A Cortlandville fire tore through an auto shop, destroying dozens of vehicles. Firefighters responded to a fire at Carr's Auto Shop in the early morning. The flame quickly engulfed the entire auto shop, destroying everything inside. The fire spread quickly and was difficult for responders to put out. There is no word on the total damages or how the vehicle owners will be compensated.
A man was shot in the face and stabbed in a Watertown home on Monday night by two men. According to police, the injured man from Lafargeville is now at Upstate University Hospital in Syracuse, where he is in stable condition. According to Lieutenant Joseph Guquinto, the man was stabbed once in the leg and shot in the face. Police are currently looking for Gavin James Collins and Howard James Collins as suspects for the case. Watertown police ask anyone with tips about the incident to call the department at 315-782-2233.
Just this past Monday, 39-year-old Benjamin O. Gleason, a TikToker with over 1 million followers, was arrested on multiple sex charges. With the investigation starting in February, Gleason faces a total of 18 charges, including 3 counts of predatory sexual assault, 6 counts of rape in the first degree, and 4 counts of criminal sexual act in the first degree. Police say that the assaults include multiple victims over the course of 10 years.
The Underground Railroad Education Center in Albany is suing the National Endowment for the Humanities and several officials after a $250,000 grant the museum had won this was canceled. The lawsuit accused the government of violating the center's First and Fifth Amendment rights, and the grant was canceled in May as a part of cuts to equity programs carried by Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. According to lawyers Nina Lowenstein, numerous statements of the current executive branch leadership reflected over-encoded racism, supporting white supremacy and denigrating black history in America. The $250,000 grant would have supported the project, and losing it was, quote, a major setback. Still ahead tonight, the latest on the Department of Homeland Security and the president speaking out on foreign affairs.
Plus, new information on the deadly plane crash in New York City, the latest on LaGuardia when we come back.
$50. You better watch out.
It's gonna swat you like a bug.
Welcome back, everybody. Season 2 of OSWEGOLAZO.
Do you like reading? Do you like reading books? Do you like looking at books? Do you like having a collection of books in your living room?
Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, spoiler alert! Okay, Laura, why did I write this in yellow? I told you! Welcome back Between the Pages!
Good evening and welcome back. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Eric Drayton. Right now in Oswego, it is 33 degrees and 26 degrees for the dew point, 75 at humidity, pressure is high at 10-15, and the wind is moving west at 4 miles per hour. What's interesting about that is that the western wind here is considered a lake breeze, so that's what brings in those clouds that dropped your temperature earlier today, despite it being sunny. Tonight in Oswego, it's going to be 29, and the wind's going to pick up just about 2 degrees, still going to move west at 6 miles per hour, so the temperature probably won't be affected too much. Going into tomorrow, however, the wind will shift to southeast and it will raise up to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. It will be mostly cloudy, again, perhaps that extra moisture that's coming off the lake tonight that will stick around until those early hours tomorrow morning. And taking a look at the current temperatures, right now in Fulton it is 33, in Syracuse it is 36, all the way in Rochester and Buffalo we're staying at the low 40s, and down as we continue down those temperatures increase a little because they're just further away from the lake, which again has that lake breeze. In Watertown it's all 33, and since they have that wind heading right at them, that's why their temperatures are cooler. Taking a look at the futurecast, it's just going to be cloudy when you wake up tomorrow, Wednesday, and those temperatures are going to pick up and it's going to go all the way to 50. You did see that right. We will have some rain move in, which won't really do too much damage considering it's just a small amount. It'll pass as we move into Thursday morning. We'll have more of these clouds move in as the day continues. Going into Thursday night, however, we do see a significant amount of rain south of us, and then west of us, it turns to snow, so that's why you see those lower temperatures in Buffalo and Rochester be high 30s, while in other places it's low 30s, such as Watertown. Taking a look at the extended day forecast, tomorrow it's going to be 47 with a low of 39. Thursday, it will be a good chance of showers, looking at 70%, 57 degrees though, so we'll see if it gets any cooler. Friday, we will have a low chance of snow. It's only going to be about 30% chance right now. Going into the weekend, it's 36, 42. So we do see those temperatures pick up as the week starts to continue. It's going to be 50 Monday, and on Tuesday it will be 46. So we do have those spring temperatures despite these winter conditions trying to stick around. Now, I will leave off on a positive note. The 4 seasons are caused by the tilt of the Earth's on its axis, but do you know how much that angle is? Is it 0, 90, 23.5, or is it 45? I'll give you a second to think about it. The correct answer is 23.5. And right now we are currently facing the sun pretty evenly, which is why seasons such as autumn and spring have milder temperatures instead of such extreme weather such as summer and winter. That is all for my full forecast. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Eric. Now to New York City with new developments on the plane crash at LaGuardia Airport on Sunday. This morning it was announced that both pilots of the airplane have died, and this afternoon the NTSB released that the runaway safety system did not alert and are now under review. The Air Canada flight held 76 total passengers and crew, with 39 of them being sent to the hospital immediately after the collision. 6 of the people aboard on the airplane remain hospitalized. Following the system failure, the NTSB is aware of necessary upgrades.
Have all the information and the tools to do their job. This is 2026. You know, the Secretary talks about upgrading our air traffic control system. We have an old air traffic control system. This is why he talks about that. We need to upgrade, but we also need to improve safety across the air. It's not just air traffic control, it's safety all around.
Just around the bend of Lake Ontario, as Frederick Douglass Greater Rochester International Airport is facing noticeably shorter TSA waiting lines. With various airports across the country facing longer TSA lines, Christian Garzone has more on the situation in Rochester.
Airline passengers woke up to tragedy at LaGuardia Airport Monday morning. An Air Canada flight collided with a Port Authority vehicle, killing 2 pilots and injuring travelers.
Yes, Delta's the only airline that flies to LaGuardia out of Rochester. And so far we've had 2 departures canceled.
Rochester Airport Director Andy Moore expected the rest of the day's flights to be back to normal. The past few weeks for airline passengers have left many in the nation on edge, from the partial government shutdown to TSA callouts and walkouts to extremely long wait times. Here at Rochester, though, Moore says things are largely unaffected.
So we've never had federal security screeners here in Rochester. It's always been a private security company contracted through TSA.
Further, he said ICE agents will not be coming to the airport here. Foot traffic and wait times in Rochester are just not like the rest of the country right now.
I mean, the number of people in line is really small, so I'm grateful for that.
Take it from Congressman Joe Morelli, who flies back and forth often to Washington, D.C. Other passengers like Janine from California not complaining yet.
It's been wonderful, and our airport experiences have been flawless.
This man flying in from Jacksonville has had only mild disruptions.
But even there, where I'm used to very quick lines, probably the line time was, instead of 10 minutes, it was half an hour, 40 minutes.
Even though Rochester isn't that impacted right now, Morelli wants to see this shutdown secured.
So we're not going to authorize all the things that go in Homeland Security until we reform ICE. Having said that, we're happy to pass appropriations that will fund TSA, that will fund FEMA, that will fund the Coast Guard.
The Trump administration has deployed ICE agents and Homeland Security to 14 of the nation's airports to help shuttle through the overcrowded TSA checkpoints.
Sticking with Homeland Security, Mark Wayne Mullins has been sworn in as the new Homeland Security Secretary, replacing Kristi Noem. DHS is now its new leader, and is at the swearing-in ceremony, President Trump shared his comments regarding the ongoing war in Iran.
We've won this. This war has been won. The only one that likes to keep it going is the fake news. I mean, the New York Times, you read the New York Times, it's like we're not winning a war where they have no Navy and they have no Air Force and they have no nothing. And we literally have planes flying over Tehran and other parts of their country. They can't do a thing about it. For instance, if I want to take down that power plant, that very big, powerful power plant, they can't do a thing about it. It's like, take me. That's all they can do.
Staying with the DHS, a pretrial hearing for the man accused of murdering a Loyola student in Chicago has been postponed. The suspect, Jose Medina, is currently in the hospital being treated for tuberculosis. Medina is being accused of fatally shooting freshman Sheridan Gorman and is facing first-degree murder. The DHS says that the 25-year-old is an undocumented immigrant who has been in the United States illegally since 2023. Illinois authorities are calling for the law to be carried out.
This person has to be held accountable to the highest extent of the law, which in his case, because he is here illegally, would therefore require him to at some point be deported, either to fulfill his sentence or after fulfilling his sentence.
Still ahead tonight, Nick Stetter is in with his full sports report, and we'll be right back on WTOP-10.
Go home, that's 3 hours from now! Maybe that's the best thing you can do.
But after he gets possessed,
his show becomes a smash hit.
Now he's got the greenest show on WTOP-10.
A lot of green going on tonight.
We'll be holding on forever.
Don't miss the limited run of
those great people being.
Welcome back, everybody. Season 2 of OSWEGOLAZO.
Who else would you want behind this camera other than Austin Claus? Nope. Nobody. What's happening?
No, I want nobody calling this game but Kenny Gerard. And Paulie Beatty. And also Kenny Gerard again.
everybody. My name is Nick Stetter, and this is your WTOP-10 Sports Report. Opening day starts tomorrow for Major League Baseball, but here at home, the Oswego Lakers have been playing since February. With how the cold has affected the Oswego baseball season, here's WTOP-10 Sports reporter Joshua Madison.
Since opening day back on February 20th, the Oswego State Lakers baseball team has only been able to play 15 of their originally 18 scheduled games, with those other 3 already being either postponed or canceled, and the other 15 have all been on the road. According to head coach Scott Landers, he says that the biggest toll on the team has been the injuries early this season.
The guys have been great with it. You know, it does get a little exhausting and they're fatigued a little bit, but, you know, we've been plagued by injuries early. That's the biggest thing.
The weather, however, is not letting up, as the Lakers games this weekend against the Canton Roos, which was originally scheduled to be here at home, is now being sent to a neutral site in Bridget. With the Lakers' historical success against the Canton Roos being 3-0 all-time and the 2-1 record they currently have in the conference against Oneonta last weekend, head coach Scott Landers says that is not changing their mindset heading into this weekend's games.
We can't take anybody lightly, you know, especially conference games. So we got to go and take care of business one game at a time.
With the new schedule change, the Lakers will now play the Kangaroos on Saturday starting at 3 on the neutral site, and will play the doubleheader on Sunday starting at 12 o'clock. Joshua Madison, WTOP-10 News.
The Lakers' next game tomorrow is RIT, and their home opener is scheduled for next Tuesday against Ithaca College. As we stay in Oswego, the women's track and field team had the honor of claiming 3 of their athletes as all-conference level. The distance trio of Hannah Reichard, Elena Gaffney, and Kyra Pellegrino all earned SUNY all-conference honors today. Reichard and Pellegrino were a part of the 3rd team, and Gaffney was recognized on the 2nd team. The trio has been stellar for the Lakers from the cross-country season through indoor, and now looking to take this momentum in the outdoor. Traveling down to the 481, the Syracuse Orange have found their new head coach in 16th seed Sienna's former coach, Gary McNamara. McNamara is coming off a near upset against the number 1 seed Duke Blue Devils and looks to bring this momentum into the Orange's locker room, who haven't seen success in many years. McNamara was actually a part of the legendary Syracuse squad that won March Madness in 2003 with the likes of Carmelo Anthony leading the squad. And from the dance to the diamond, the MLB is about to be in full swing as the San Francisco Giants will host the Yankees tomorrow on opening day, as well as Thursday, where we see 2 big matchups to look forward to, as the Mets take on the Pirates, as Paul Skeens will see Freddie Peralta in a thrilling pitcher's duel. Also, the Dodgers play the Diamondbacks as the Dodgers look to three-peat going into this season. But folks, that dance isn't over yet, as we see the Sweet 16 has some amazing games to look forward to. The 1 seed Duke Blue Devils will see the 5 seed St. John's Red Storm. Many see this game as closer than it looks, with the Red Storm being one of the best teams in the tournament defensively and look to be a bracket buster going into the Elite 8. And here we go. We see the New York Knicks taking on the Washington Wizards at the Madison Square Garden, where the Knicks look to increase their wins to 47 on the season. First, we'll see Josh Hart throw an absolute jam to Mitchell Robinson. Hart had a great night, shooting 3 for 3 from the 3-point line. And all in all, great performance by Josh Hart. But speaking of threes, I might have just tricked you, because we'll see an air ball from Alvarado into a putback dunk for OG Anunoby to put the lead to 5. But the Wizards have had some great G League performers, as we see Sharif Cooper on the elbow hit a 3 to tie the game at 38 apiece going into the end of the second. However, the Wizards would have a costly turnover here. That would be a misplaced pass, as Hart will drive, step, use his body, and 1. Just how you like it. Hart with the mean mug on the Wizards. And finally, we'll see OG Anunoby here, backing down Bilal Coulibaly, fade, jumper, and bucket, as the Knicks would take this 145 to 113.
Coming up, we'll reveal our picture of the week right here on WTOP-10.
Do you like reading? Do you like reading books? Do you like looking
Wasn't
at
that Sports Block?
books? Do you like having a collection of books in your living room?
Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, spoiler alert! Okay, Lord, why did I write this in yellow? I told you! Welcome back between the pages.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Good evening and welcome to Joepardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon. Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm gonna sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan had played for the last 15 games. Maybe.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe,
Let me finish.
No, let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Oh.
Watch the DK experience.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 News. It's time to reveal our picture of the week.
It's the first week back from spring break, and during break, 3 of our club members had the opportunity to work the Syracuse St. Patrick's Parade with News Channel 9.
News director Aurora Fitzgerald, engineer Jesse Senegado, and producer Eddie McAlpine spent their Saturday working cameras for the Syracuse news station.
And if you would like to submit a picture, you can email us and our producers, Logan Russo or Eddie McAlpine.
I like that photo, guys.
It's a very nice one.
Yep.
Yeah, that was probably our best one yet. That's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for Joepardy with Joe Seidman.
Enjoy the spring weather coming up, but you'll have to dodge some rain.
Thank you for watching and have a great night, everyone.
And let's go Yankees.
Yeah, it's from my grandma.
Welcome back, folks. After spring break, OSWEGOLAZO is here on the 48th anniversary of WTOP-10. Very happy to have you guys. I'm Nick Stetter, and we got a lot to talk about tonight. But first, I got my interview. You know, I always have the interview, and this time, I'm here with a very stout defender from the Oswego men's soccer team. Ladies and gentlemen, get up for Ryan Wait, no, that's not your name. I'm not messing it up again. I'm not messing it up like every time I messed it up in this clip right here.
Being Ryan Bulis. The game, Bulis with a long ball over. Ryan Bulis trying to swing the ball over to Ryan Bulis. That's Ryan Bulis. I believe it'll be Ryan Bulis. All whipped in by Bulis. To Bulis, that'll be Ryan Bulis. Ryan Bulis.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not Bulis. It's Ryan Bulis. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good, Nick. Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm doing very good. I'm happy you're here, man. And I'm going to ask the first question that I always ask to everyone. I asked Ian, I asked Kyla, do you watch pro?
Yes, I do.
Who are you supporting?
I am an Arsenal fan.
And you are the first person on the show to say that, like, with a full, confident yes, that you've watched pro. Kyla was kind of there. She watched the Women's League, NWSL, but she said not much. You're the first person to say they support a squad. And how you feeling about Arsenal's amazing season so far?
I'm super optimistic. Obviously, the last 3 years have been very rough, finishing second 3 years in a row. So this is the most confident I've been in my team out of the past couple years. We're on the back end of an unfortunate cup loss in the Carabao Cup. But no, I'm very ambitious and excited to see what we do in the Prem and the FA Cup and Champions League.
I like that you mentioned that Carabao Cup because we're going to get into that a little more later in the show, but also just it's really cool to have somebody else supporting here. You know, I love my guys at WTOP, but not many of them are into the world of soccer. They're more hockey guys. You know, they love other sports. I kind of focus more on the beautiful game around the world, but I'm not going to take it out on them. But besides that, let's go a little more local. Let's go to your team. First of all, you're coming into your junior year. Let's take a little look at your pitch points really quick. You're coming into your junior year, as I just said. Also, you played the 6th most minutes on the team at 873. Only a couple guys over you, and you're playing fullback to either the left or the right. You were very versatile there. I mean, what is your headspace in the season? You only started 8 games, and we talked a little bit earlier. You had a little injury coming into the season, but what's your headspace going into games, and how do you kind of adapt to change and stuff?
Yeah, so as you said, start of the season, I started off at a little bit of a disadvantage with an ankle injury. So right off the get-go, I knew that I had to work extra hard to bounce back. And so once I started getting healthy again, I knew that my season would be what I make of it. And so every day it's just showing up with the right mindset of just giving my absolute best and praying that that's what's going to end up translating on the field. And luckily for me, my efforts paid off, and I was able to contribute on the field during the games.
Work hard, play hard, man.
Yeah.
I love it. And, you know, you guys are such a tight-knit squad outside of it. You know, I see you guys all the time hanging out everywhere. And what is it that you bring to the table as a team? Because it seems like Coach Kane trusts you guys outside of soccer and on the pitch as well. He trusts that you guys are an amazing team. What aspect does that have off the pitch as friends rather than teammates?
Yeah, I mean, the way that Coach runs this team, he's got the reins for sure, but he makes it our own. And so while he is directing everything, like we make our season or our off season or just our time around each other, like whatever we want it to be. And every single guy on this team is extremely driven and extremely determined to perform at their absolute best. But they also are some of the most fun guys I've ever met in my life, and so the fact that all of them have a really good way of balancing it, it just continues to help us grow our relationships even more every day.
It's beautiful, man. And I mean, I asked this to Kyla and Ian as well. I kind of want to have this as a course most of the time I talk to you guys, but what are your personal goals for next season coming in? You're only one of 2, minus the goalkeeper Kyle Rose, you're one of 2 starting defenders coming back next year, obviously Scout Pakumski and your captain Benjamin Brooks leaving. What are your goals coming into this next year? Will you be a junior?
Yeah, so some of my personal goals that I've really set my sights on in this off season is just kind of shoring up my defending a little bit more, getting a little bit more solid, being capable of taking people on 1v1, both offensively and defensively. And then on the other side of the ball, getting more involved in the attack, racking up those stats, getting those goals and assists.
And I don't want to look too far into the future because I don't know exactly where you're going to play or what you might not even know yet for sure. But do you think you might get moved into a little more of a center back role, or you might stay on the outside as a left back or a right back?
In this offseason, I've played there a few times. I played it in high school through my club team, and I definitely have experience there. Obviously, Rowan got a lot of minutes as well in the fall playing there, and so now that he's got a little more experience, he's going to be a front runner for that position as well. Ultimately, I have no idea. It's still very early for us to find out, but our spring game is coming up, and so we'll see what our coach tries out then.
Real quick, who's that game against?
We're going to be playing Cayuga Community College.
Oh, nice. And is it here?
It'll be in Auburn, unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunately. Well, Thank you so much for being on the show today, Ryan. We'll get someone next from the women's squad, and hopefully you guys will be able to see that due to a little copyright. We won't talk about that, though, too much. It may be real sad. But we will see you right here on WTOP-10 after the break.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back, everybody. OSWEGOLAZO. If you're just tuning in, I'm Nick Stetter, and now we got a new face, and it's obvious. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. You're probably my favorite face to see on this side. I love the guys who come in to interview, but Sam Brewer's here. How you doing, man?
That's great to hear. I'm doing great. How are you, Nick?
I'm doing great, man. And Ryan, he was an amazing guest.
That was a great interview.
Yeah, he's a great guy on and off the pitch. But we're gonna get into this World Cup. All right, we do it every time we make lineups, but this time we got two lineups. What did you cook up for this France team?
I myself am scared of this lineup. This is definitely a lineup that could and should win the World Cup. Starting in net, we have Mike Maignan. He's probably one of the best keepers in the world right now, especially in Italy. And then starting in the back line, I have Digny from Aston Villa over on the left, and then at right back, Jules Koundé. For the center backs, I had Upamecano and William Saliba, two of the best center backs in Europe right now. Moving up to the midfield, I had Camavinga and Tchouaméni.
Little Madrid pair up right there.
Yeah, they have connection. I mean, two center defensive mids. That's a solid defense right there. And then moving up to this offense, out on the right wing, I had Olise. No arguments there. Some of the most assists in Europe this season. Left wing, Kylian Mbappe, also no arguments there. One of the best forward players in Europe. And then at striker, Ousmane Dembele, a Ballon d'Or winner, one of the best. This lineup was actually hard to make because I could not figure out who I should put on the bench and who I should start. I had Konate for center back. I had Theo Hernandez from Al Hilal for left back. I had Desiree Doué for right wing, Hugo Ekitike for striker, Barcola for left wing, Paul Pogba,
oh my God,
maybe making an appearance, you never know. But speaking of this French lineup, how do you think the Argentina lineup, or the squad, is going to do against some bigger teams like this year?
Oh, yeah, and the reigning World Cup champions, you can't stress that enough. They're the reigning champions, and I hope to see a rematch of France-Argentina in the not in the final, just at any time. Because, oh my God, that was the greatest game of soccer I think I've ever watched in my life. And starting for this Argentina squad, it's a little different from last year. All right, you don't got Otamendi. I feel like he's too old. He's got to retire. Okay, get him out of there. The football's left him. But you got Emiliano Martinez obviously in net. You got Cuti Romero and Lisandro Martinez at the center backs. That's kind of obvious. Molina for Atletico Madrid has been an amazing attacking right back, one of the best in the world in my opinion. And then Tagliafico. The left back spot for the Argentinians is a little dry, but Tagliafico is still a solid option. Now the midfield, this is probably the scariest midfield, one of the scariest midfielders in the world, all right? Because you got Alex McAllister, and I couldn't choose between him and DePaul, because DePaul's one of those hard-nosed guys. If you guys know basketball here back at home, he reminds me of Draymond Green a little bit, Rodrigo DePaul. But you got Alex McAllister and Enzo Fernandez in the CDM position, your man from Chelsea. And then I got the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi at Cam, with a young star boy, Facundo Mastantuono. I feel like he's going to be a stud for this team, and Julian Alvarez and Martinez up top. And I mean, these two teams are amazing, and it's possible to see this rematch. We're looking at a game where you could see these in the knockout rounds. Unfortunately, they're not in the same group, but oh my, what two amazing squads going up to this World Cup squad.
Yeah, just, I don't know if you have the stats right in front of you, but I looked at the total squad value of my French lineup. Just the front three alone make up half of the squad value at $410 million.
That's half?
Just about. The total squad value is $870 million.
Oh my lord!
Just the defense is incredible. The offense is incredible for both of these teams. I think it would be maybe an even better matchup than the first time.
Yeah, it's about 100 mil more than the Argentina lineup at 730 mil. That's the future of France is so bright too. They're just gonna keep producing stars and
so many young players.
It's amazing, man. And I mean, if we get into this international talk alone, man, we're in international break right now. A lot of World Cup qualifying and friendlies are going on right now. Not much actual club soccer is going as we are just kind of digesting all this stuff right before the World Cup, and the season's about to end for club teams. Premier League has about 7 games left, maybe 5. I don't remember the exact number. Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, I mean, we got a couple of big matches coming up in the friendlies, and it's gonna show. This is kind of like the precursor. This is how teams are gonna line up. What do you think teams are looking at going into these just friendlies, not the World Cup, just the friendlies?
I think a lot of these friendlies, obviously, you don't want to start all the starting guys, the best guys, get them injured in a friendly versus, some random team. But I think these teams are looking for similarities to the bigger teams like Argentina, France, and especially some of the teams that have big players but maybe not a lot. So like Norway just has Holland. It's an easy way to focus on stopping one aspect of a team.
Yeah, I noticed that, speaking of Norway, I noticed that Odegaard hasn't really been playing for that. Is he injured right now? I believe he is.
I don't know if he's on injury or coming back, but yeah, he has been absent from a lot of the lineups.
I'll tell you one international match I saw that is going to be maybe a precursor to a semifinal, quarterfinal match. Brazil and France play Thursday.
In Gillette Stadium here in the United States.
If listen, I might drive from Oswego. I might go. That is going to be a stellar game. Still upset that my Neymar pick from last time didn't go through. I was kind of hoping he was there. Also, Colombia and Croatia, 2, I think, of the most underrated squads. Because Luka Modric, he ages like fine wine, man. Of course. He gets better the older he gets. It's really an anomaly of a player right there. And Colombia, they've got everyone they need, man. Luis Diaz, Sanchez in the back from Galatasaray. I mean, 2 big matchups. Quick prediction, what do you think that Brazil-France is going to be?
I think Brazil could do it, but the way France and their whole squad has been playing, I think 3-1 France.
3-1 France?
Yes.
I don't blame you. France has the depth. I don't think Brazil had the depth, especially with Rodrigo being out. And Alisson's out too now. They're going to have to start Ederson, which isn't a bad alternative at all. But yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of the inexperience coming from Brazil, I think you could see a start from Andre Santos, maybe João Pedro. So a lot of younger guys with not as much World Cup experience, maybe having to come out and start against the French. So I'm excited to watch that game.
It's going to be absolutely mint, and I hope we see that in the quarterfinals, maybe semifinals. But realistically, going back to France, what is your prediction? You think they're going to win? You got that?
The game versus Brazil, or
I'm saying the entire World Cup.
I think France should win the World Cup, but I don't know if they can.
For Argentina, I'm going to say they don't win. I say they get out in the semis or the quarters. But my prediction, and we're probably going to have this lineup soon on this show, I think Spain's going to win that thing, man. They've got youth. They've got talent. They're so fundamentally just strong. I think that France, they're great. They're an amazing squad. Everything you want in a squad, France has. But I think Spain might just take the cake, man. They're that good. I don't know. It's going to be a real good World Cup. I just hope MetLife Stadium doesn't have any turf toes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Spain is a really great young team. I think a really sleeper-type team at this World Cup is Portugal.
Oh, my God, yeah. If Ronaldo comes back, too, maybe that'll be a last hurrah.
Yeah, they have old guys, they have young guys, and I think Portugal could be a team there.
And we are going to go to one more break. We got a couple of the weeks coming up. We'll see you right here on WTOP-10.
Do you like reading? Do you like reading books? Do you like looking at books? Do you like having a collection of books in your living room?
Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, spoiler alert! Okay, Lord, why did I write this in yellow? I told you! Welcome back between the pages!
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Good evening and welcome to Joepardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon. Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stunned still? Joe, I'm gonna sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe, let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
Welcome back, y'all. Nick Stetter, Sam Brewer, OSWEGOLAZO. We got a couple of stuff, and I might add this segment more than I usually do. I wanted to try something new. We're looking at a game of the week instead of a player of the week first. But we're looking at a game of the week. We're looking at the Madrid Derby here, and the Madrid Derby was absolutely electric, all right? It was a 3-2 win for Real Madrid. Vinny Jr. is coming back to his prime, it looks like, along with Fede Valverde, who did get a red card in that matchup. Sam, run us through a couple of the stats you're seeing right now.
Lookman opened it up in the 33rd minute to take the lead, and then Valverde and Vinicius both getting involved for 3 goals. Shots on goal, Real had more. Shot attempts, Real had more. And the biggest stat that I actually noticed was this difference in fouls. 2 to 15 fouls. Nick, what do you think about that?
Atletico, they're a hard-nosed team. When you have a manager like Diego Simeone, whose son's also on the squad, by the way, and he actually had some real strong words against Real Madrid earlier today. I saw it on Fabrizio Romano sourcing really quickly. Simeone's son, I can't say his name right. I think it's Julian.
I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah. Sorry, Simeone. Apologize if you're watching this. I hope you are. But Simeone's son said that he would never play for Real Madrid, even if his life depended on it. He does not like them that much. He would never play for Madrid in any circumstance. And in that game, I think they showed how much they don't like Madrid, because 15, and this game put Madrid in a good spot to stay in La Liga. They're only 4 points behind Barca now. It's going to look like a pretty awesome spot. Meanwhile, Atletico, they're kind of clinched in the Champions League spot, but they fall to 4th. Behind Villarreal. I mean, what do you see with that, man?
Yeah, that's definitely a big loss for Atletico. They had actually been on a hot streak of a few games. They just beat Tottenham in the Champions League, and I think that was a real confidence booster game for them. But coming back to Spain, they cannot get it done against this Real Madrid team, and I think those loss of points are definitely going to hurt them.
And I want to go back to the Valverde red card. It was a straight red foul. I think he got some studs into the guy's ankle, but Fede, he's been phenomenal. He's a top Ballon d'Or contender, no doubt in anybody's mind. If you don't think so, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're so wrong. But I think that Fede Valverde is the key aspect to this team, and Vinny Jr. is getting better and better. Do you think this win gets them really excited for these Champions League bouts coming up? They got a real tough against, in my opinion, the favorites of the Champions League, Bayern Munich. How do you think this game propels them to maybe even win La Liga and also keep them in the Champions League?
They're definitely going to need a rally of some sort. They're playing, like you said, one of the hardest teams in the Champions League, and they are riddled with injuries right now. Rodrigo,
basically
a bunch more. I can't
every
think of them right
defenseman
now.
ever, yeah.
But I think it's definitely going to be challenging, and they'll need to come up with something brilliant if they're going to win either the league or the Champions League.
I think the only bright spot they got with Bayern is that Ariabola, their manager, he's not well known. You don't know his strats, you don't know his statistics yet. So I think that's your one spot. If you're a Madrid fan, you're thinking Bayern might not know what we want to do because he's fresh. After Xabi Alonso getting fired, they realized that they kind of got to change things up. And Alonso getting fired was a lot about personalities at the club too. But I hope Alonso comes to Liverpool, personally. I hope Slot gets out as fast as he can. We're going to get on that in a second. But personally, I think Madrid, you got a lot of talent on that squad. You need to keep this up. Having Fede Valverde out for their next La Liga match, it doesn't matter who they're playing. That's like losing the best player on your squad. You don't want that for any game whatsoever. I don't care how good Madrid are. They might lose to Betis without Valverde. He's that good. So how do you think that turns their shift into next game without Valverde?
Obviously, they've won games without Valverde before, but recently Valverde has been their winner. He's scored so many important goals. Definitely, he is definitely one of the biggest game changers for their team, and without him, I think they will struggle.
I'll tell you what, if we had a player of the month, I probably would have gave it to Valverde, honestly.
I would have to agree with you.
You know, we should have done that because we haven't been on the air in a very long time, man. And the spring break, you know, they cut us off short with spring break. Wasn't very happy about that. We could have done a Zoom call, maybe.
That's something you guys are going to have to stay posted for.
But moving on, as I touched on before, I said I want Slot out. And it's because, Sam, you're a Chelsea fan. I'm a Liverpool fan. And if I'm real, I think you know this and I know it too. Both of our teams are in the worst form they have been in the longest time. They flat out suck, all right? They're not good. They're not playing good. Liverpool's run of form has been abysmal. I mean, they lost 2-1 to the worst team in the league, Wolves. Then they lost 1-0 to Galatasaray. Luckily, they brought that back in the Champions League. I would have cried if they didn't. Then they tied to Tottenham, who are in a relegation battle. Then they lost to Brighton from Danny Welbeck, 35-year-old Danny Welbeck. If you are watching this, sir, I'm so mad at you. You just really ruined our Champions League chances. I'm not happy with you at all. But, I mean, it's bad on our side. I'm not keeping up with Chelsea too much, keeping up a little bit, but how is it on your side?
It's been disappointing. We've had some good wins over championship teams, but those are the championship teams. You know, we beat Hull City 4-0. We beat Wrexham 4-2. But also, that Wrexham game was close. It was only Wrexham actually had the lead twice in that game. But then when we get to some of the bigger teams, 2-1 to Arsenal, 5-2 to PSG, just a bunch of disappointing games. We went to Villa and beat them 4-1, and that game gave me so much hope. And I thought it was the turnaround in the season we needed, but the very next game, Rosenior showed me that he's still a Strasbourg-level manager. And Chelsea might miss out on some Champions League next season.
And, I mean, these teams haven't looked like this in so long. I mean, Liverpool were on streaks of going 97 points to second place to City, who were Centurions. Chelsea, they had 1 year where they were kind of iffy.
2022, 2023, they might give Chelsea today a run for their money.
Yeah.
But we're getting close.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys really didn't bring in many people for signings, did you? Did you bring Garnacho and Delap? Was that it?
We actually did bring in a lot. We got João Pedro, Garnacho, we got Harold Hato. We got a bunch of signings during the summer in the middle of the Club World Cup. But now, actually, Chelsea has been hit with a transfer ban.
Oh, really?
For the entirety of next season, which means Chelsea cannot send out or sell any players, I believe, or bring in new players. And there's also a 6-month academy ban, so they cannot move players up or down to their academy for the next 6 months.
That's what happens when you sign 4 different squads on one team.
But where are City's charges? That's what the people want to know.
That's a great point.
Where are City's charges?
Where are City's charges? 115. They're not there. They're not there. They should be in League 2, dude. They should be long gone.
They shouldn't have a stadium by now.
Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. But anyways, speaking of sad stuff, because you got your little ban on your transfers, what's horrible for Liverpool, and honestly, it's not horrible. He's a legend. I feel like his time's passed. Mohamed Salah is gone. He's gone after this year. He just announced it earlier today. Fabrizio Romano posted, and it hit me right here. You know, it hit me dead in the heart, and I was, in my opinion, all right, and this might be a hot take. I really don't think it is. You could say top 2, and I would agree with you. I think he's the best Premier League player of all time. I think he is. He has, I think he has more goals than Henry. I don't know off the top of my head, but he has the most goals plus assists in Premier League history. He's won 2 titles with Liverpool, who hadn't won a title in years. I think they actually won a title before that. But they didn't. He played phenomenal Champions League. He might be the best Liverpool player of all time, in my opinion.
I would definitely say the best Liverpool player of all time. I don't know about the best Premier League player of all time. That might have to go to Ronaldo or there's a few other names
Henri,
out there.
maybe.
Yeah.
I was thinking Henri.
I don't know if I can give it to Henri, but
Really? You think Ronaldo's the one?
if I had to pick between Henri and Ronaldo, I'd definitely pick Ronaldo.
I get you. Man U, see, I think he was amazing at Man U, but obviously Madrid's his peak, but nah, he was great anywhere he went, really. But, I mean, after that, let's get into some positive to a team that doesn't suck. We're going to move to the player of the week. The player of the week this week, he was solid, all right? He won a trophy. So that gives you a little hint on what team I was talking about. He won a trophy. He's had green ratings. If you look on FootMob, there's green here, green here, green here. It's everywhere. There's some blue even, too, which is stellar performances. And he's young. He's a star boy. And he usually comes off the bench on this Man City lineup. Oh, I gave it away, Man City. If you didn't watch that game, I'm disappointed in you. That's a Carabao Cup final. Come on. But, ladies and gentlemen, player of the week, Nico O'Reilly. Congratulations, Nico. I guarantee you're watching this at home, celebrating, rejoicing with your family and friends. And I mean, looking at the stuff, man, he's got 7.3 ratings everywhere you look. The only game he doesn't have one is that Real Madrid game where they pretty much got decimated. But 2 goals to win the Carabao Cup final off 2 Kepa mistakes. Former Chelsea keeper who also sold some of your Carabao Cups too. And Nico O'Reilly, player of the week, man.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best youngsters in the world right now, scoring 2 in the final, being the ultimate decider for the trophy, taking away his first man of the match in something not the Premier League, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, so definitely a well-deserved Player of the Week award, in my opinion.
And that is really just, he's such a stellar kid, man. And I think, honestly, you know, people calling Saka a star boy. He's not. I'm sick of it. He's got like 6 goals. He's got 6 goals on the season. Arsenal fans, get out of here. You don't know what you're talking about, all right? This 19-year-old kid, are you 19 yet or are you 18?
I will be 19 on April 12th.
Oh, really?
In about 3 weeks.
So you got an 18-year-old and you got a 19-year-old, and we're smarter than these Arsenal fans who've been watching soccer for 30-plus years. It's ridiculous. Get him out of here. You can't say Saka is replacing Neymar in MSN. I'm sick of these clips. But realistically, we thank you so much for being here on OSWEGOLAZO. Nico O'Reilly, congratulations. I'm Nick Stetter, Sam Brewer, Ryan, thank you for coming on the show, and we will see you next time on OSWEGOLAZO.
Oh man, it's been lovely living here. Guys, wake up. It's another morning in the good old WTOP studio.
I could get used to living
Wake
here.
up, Christian Chaz. It's a new morning.
Wake up. I mean, we
Have a
can't
good
really
slumber?
tell if it's morning or night in here.
Very
but-
good slumber. I think it's morning.
Oh,
Ooh, what'd you find?
what's that? Ooh, money.
Let's always use that
Lovely.
later. We could always use that later.
Could use that for some food later.
Well, now it's bright and early at some point in the day. I gotta get my workout in. 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5. That's enough workout for the day. I'm tired. So what do you guys want to do today?
I think I need to get my workout in.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. Christian Chaz, you gonna get your workout in? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that was impressive, wasn't it?
That hurt.
I believe it. Yeah.
Poor form. I need to get better.
Jolly good.
Jolly,
What
lovely
else
jubbly.
do you do? What
Christian,
else
it's your
is there
turn.
to do here? No. Okay. What else is there to do? Oh, there's a ball. Let's look at this ball. Ready?
Yes.
Here's your workout, Christian Chaz.
I
Catch.
bounced the ball.
Oh.
And he couldn't catch the ball.
There it is. Come on. All right, ready? Here we go, Emily Michael. Boom.
Oh,
Throw
it's
it to Christian Chaz.
broken.
Throw it to Christian Chaz. Whoa!
Hey.
Jolly good, jolly good. Ah.
Jolly good, lovely Jack.
What a good time.
That's so much fun.
What is going on here? Who are you? Who are you? Why are you in my studio? Who are you? I'm Julius Engelberry. Nice to meet you. Nice
Who
to
are
meet you? This is Christian Chaz, and this
Who
is
are
Emily
you?
Michael.
Emily Michael.
Emily Michael? Who are you? You got 2 first names. Who are you? Christian Chaz. Christian what? Christian Chaz. I've heard WWE wrestlers with better names than you. Who are you? What's a WWE? You don't know WWE? Oh, let me show you. Oh! Oh! Guys, help me! Guys! Oh my God! Hey, you know what? Hide! Oh. You're in my studio. No. Oh! Get out of here! Take him down! Uh-oh! Double team! You double team! Boom! Oh! Christian Chaz! Oh, no! Hey! You, come here! Come here, I brought you a gift. No. Look, it's a peace offering. It's a peace offering. You want it right here? Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah? No! Are you all right, Christian Chaz? We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Hey, Michael, let's go. For the door. Go for the door. Quick, for the door. That's it. What? I'm calling the cops. What? Authorities. What? I'm calling the authorities. No. I'm calling the authorities. Don't call them. No, the door. Authorities.
Somebody call the authority.
Oh no.
Hey, we can talk about this. All right.
I'm the authority.
We can talk about this. Look. We're very sorry. A huge misunderstanding. On your knees. We're very sorry. What can we do to
I don't know.
not break into my studio? For starters.
We have to go.
Go, run! Go! Don't you ever try to run again for me, m***. You're right here with the rest of them. If you ever, and I mean ever, come back in here without permission, that'll be nothing. Now I gotta go file some paperwork, but I'm watching you. Ritz.
All right, guys, you're coming with me.
All right, let's go. Wait, come on, Michael.
Let's go.
Wait. Before we go, I have something for you. Careful. What do you have?
What's it?
Chaz? I have something that you might like. I know you guys like the, what do you call it here? The money. Well, not money. The other thing, whatever. So I got the crisp, looks like the $16.
Ooh, that sounds like a mighty fine deal, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, let's go. Come on, guys. Let's get out of here. This way. Where'd they go? You don't know where they went? You have no idea, huh? I gotta go find them.
Well, hello. Welcome to TA Time. Welcome to the season finale of TA Time, the show where fellow TAs and students can enjoy a chat one more time for this semester.
Very sad. Today on the show, we'll have a guest on the show with a twist and one more.
Is your name Kenny Gerard?
I thought it said Emily. I'm sorry.
Well, now you can say your line, I guess.
But before we get into that, let's all recap our break. What was everyone up to? Chris, start us off. I'm sorry, Kenny.
I'm gonna keep it really short and sleep.
Sleep?
Yeah, I slept.
Seems like you need it.
I slept.
You were doing all break.
That is exactly what I did all break. I slept and slept and slept, and then
lazy
bum. No, because then I got up this morning at like 3:45 a.m. to catch my flight up here from Florida.
Oh.
I'm
nice.
I'm then go back to sleep. I'm exhausted. Nice. Well, it was a fun break though. Fun time. Hung out with family. Went to Disney World for a day.
Also, let it be known he casually lives in Florida.
Yeah.
And he's out here.
Lives there.
Like, no offense, but if I lived in Florida,
Like, I'd be doing so much.
Dude,
like, the fact that you go home and then you just sleep.
Hold on. I will say, hold on, don't mind
Like-
this. I will say, there is literally nothing to do where I literally asked, like, different people that have lived there for years on end.
You can watch the Port St. Lucie Mets.
There's lizards.
Yeah, I can watch the Port St. Lucie Mets in November.
Nice. Well, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
sorry.
so I slept up. It
Yeah,
was great.
sorry,
I loved it,
yeah.
especially after the semester so far. I needed it.
Yeah. I'll talk mine now. My break was good. Felt really fast. It was really
like really fast.
Yeah, like so fast. Like even Sonic said it was quick.
Like so fast.
Yeah, that's how fast it was.
Okay.
Like Lightning McQueen fast?
Yeah, Lightning McQueen. Yeah, ka-chow. That fast.
ka-chow.
Yeah. Boom. It was like that. Done. But no, it was good. Thanksgiving was good. Hung out with family. What else did I do? Not really too much, to be honest. Well.
Did you sleep?
Kind of. Enough sleep. Not as much. Probably like a little more than I usually do here, which is like 6 hours. But no, it was good. I went shopping. I went to Lancaster. If anybody watching knows where that is, it's like middle of nowhere, PA. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, like the Amish and stuff like that. But there's
the
Amish.
There's the Lancaster train station, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've never been, but
Yeah.
Well known for.
But yeah, I was there for Saturday, and then the rest of the week was pretty chill. Just, catching up, just doing errands and stuff. But yeah, it was good. How about you, Emily? We'll let you go next.
I mean, Kenny, you want to give the recap because I took your line?
No, go ahead. You can go first.
I mean, my break was good. I didn't really do much. I pretty much just worked at home, spent time with my family, spent time with friends. It was a whole lot of fun. I rewatched When Harry Met Sally. If you guys have never seen that movie, I really recommend it. It's actually one of the best movies ever. I love that movie, and I recommend it to anyone. I love Billy Crystal and I love Meg Ryan, so they're great.
I've heard it's a good movie.
Yeah. It's my turn now?
Yeah, I really didn't do anything.
See,
I did nothing.
Yeah, there you go. Look, you get the CG and everything.
Sorry, Kenny.
I actually did a
sucks.
lot,
Sorry,
weirdly
Kenny.
enough. I did not do much breaking. I mean, I stayed here a couple extra days. We hung out with the fellows. We went to Turning Stone. I won $80 in blackjack.
Wow.
Finally, they owed me.
Great.
And then I went back. I went
fast
straight
did you
to
lose it?
Boston right after to see my buddy at school, Berklee College of Music. Very fancy school.
Quite fancy.
Quite fancy.
Quite
Berklee
fancy.
College of Music.
Wow.
Yeah, it was nice. It was cool. And then I went home finally on Wednesday, and then saw all my family and friends, and we did what we had to do. But I mean, it was fun. I also went to the casino with my boys at home.
Wow, you're the gambling
man.
So
did you lose 80?
So I won 80 the first day, or I won 80 at Turning Stone, and then I went to Rivers Casino in Schenectady. Now that I'm finally 21, I can go. So I went with my family and friends, and then I went and played blackjack, and I said, I got $25. It's one hand, and that was all she wrote. So
all right, so really
didn't
you
do
made
too hot.
$55.
Yeah, but it was
60.
Yeah, I was up 55 on the weekend, so I can't complain.
Not bad,
There you
not bad.
go.
That's good.
That's nice. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I have a line. Sorry.
Yeah, it's your turn, Jesse.
Sorry, the
Whose
camera's
line
really
is
far
it
away.
anyways?
Well, it seems like we're out of time for our recap, obviously. But don't go far because coming up, we will have our final guest of the semester. Stay tuned. Bye.
But I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone calls.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe, let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
I'm gonna be more
Johnny Manziel,
that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's
It's not raw anymore.
Got what Ramsey gonna say here.
Cat cam. Because Kenny pulled the picture of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back from the break. As we mentioned earlier, we have our final guest of the semester.
So without further ado, let's introduce our guest, Mia. Come on out and welcome to the show.
I can't even be mad. You can take the. That's all you. That's all you.
Alrighty.
Hi, Mia.
Hi, guys.
How we doing?
Look, it's my line. Welcome, Mia. Why don't you introduce yourself and for everybody else at home too?
Hi, I'm Mia. I was a student in Emily and Jesse's class.
She still is.
Still am. One more class left.
Ain't over yet.
One more class left tomorrow. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
A little bit more.
Where are you from?
You're
from Long Island. Major? I'm an interaction design and communications major. So why was I in video prod? Who knows? Who knows?
What does that major mean?
It's basically, I don't know, it's kind of like graphic design, but more like user interface based.
Oh. Yeah.
Ooh, that's actually an interesting major. Right?
So, Mia, this episode's a little bit different since it's our finale. So we thought we'd flip the script and have you ask us some questions. But after a few questions, though, we will ask you some and get to hear about your experience as well. Is that okay? Sound good?
That sounds good.
Okay. Word.
All right. My first.
Oh, no, go for it. No, you.
Please.
No, you please.
Okay, well, I was going to start with my first question. Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Like, my bad.
I was just reading the script that Jesse wrote, so.
Well, my bad.
Thanks.
So how is TAing different from being like in the actual class itself?
Oh God.
Emily, you can go first. It seems like you're.
Sorry, I was just adjusting.
Oh God, let me think about this one.
When I started out in the class, I was just really nervous. I had barely operated a camera outside of doing like sports and TOP, and I knew that was, those things differed. Like producing just like, why are you laughing at me?
It's because Kenny Gerard's staring at me. And hold on, before we continue.
Play to the camera.
Before we continue, let it be known. I heard some things from some people that we don't pay attention to our interviews. Specifically from these two. So
that's
fellas,
why I'm staring over here paying attention. I'm trying to do better, and you yell at me.
Yeah, what the heck?
I
can't do anything right.
We're listening.
Nope, you can't. So let's listen, guys. Just look at our people that are
talking.
Well,
you just interrupted her, so who's the one that's not listening, huh?
Okay.
Stop fighting.
Okay.
This isn't like you.
So, I pretty much
showing my TAs.
Pretty much when I started out doing the class, because I took this class, we were both in the same course last year at this time. I was just really nervous, kind of like, because it was the first, I guess, intro to video production that I had. But being a TA, it's awesome. I feel so much like more well-rounded with just the entire subject, and it's been cool to meet everybody and really like get kind of build those bonds with our students. You know what I mean? Like it's just a good time. I just feel a lot more confident about things.
I'd say it's like I'm pretty much like the same in that like, I guess because it's a little different for me because once I took 235 my last year, so my sophomore year, I was already in TOP for a year, and I had already done something, so that was really nice. Like that, like coming into Intro to Video Prod, I kind of already knew a lot.
Yeah.
The video editing is like what I had to learn.
Yes.
But now, like on the other end of it, it's cool because like the reason I wanted TA was like I just want to like I enjoyed the class so much that like I want everyone else in the class to have the same experience. So like being able to like actually now be on the other end of it and like explain to people, like people ask me questions was my favorite thing.
Yes.
Like if whoever watches this, and if you're someone that's watching, probably not, that's gonna be in our class next semester, ask us questions because that's literally like that's my favorite thing is to like explain like because I learned it and now I get to like pass that torch on, and that's like it's like one of my favorite things.
I agree.
Yeah. That's lovely. Following the answering questions thing, how did it feel, Emily, to shoot that rack focus shot for me?
I didn't know we were just leaking that on air.
Oh wow!
Nope.
So telling the big.
Nope. But I didn't submit the one she used.
She did not submit the one that I used. So here's the thing. For those of you guys who don't know, Mia and I have been friends since our freshman year.
Wow.
It's our third year here on campus now, so we go way back. And one day I was in class, and she said, "Hey, Emily, I'm filming my rack focus shot right now. Can you come help me?" I leave class, or I think it was
It was
a like filming day, so we had the time. But I leave class, and she's got her camera set up in the collaborative core of Hewitt, and I start fiddling with the rack focus because she's got the shot set up because she was like, "I'm really having trouble with it." I record it, start messing with the focus, immediately get the shot. I was
It was
like,
beautiful.
"Okay,
It was
word.
beautiful.
Well, that's just great," and I felt really accomplished. And then she thought she lost it on her SD card, and then did not lose it, and I had to find it for her on her own computer.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
all.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It could be worse. You could lose your SD card entirely.
But I thought we were that.
I also thought that happened at one point.
You couldn't have waterboarded that information out of me. You could have. You know what I mean? That was.
Yeah.
Well, it was a really good.
I can't
rack
believe you
focus
leaked
shot.
that. That was crazy.
Hey, it was a really good shot. It was a really good shot. You know, but I figured it out eventually.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now we're gonna quickly go through some questions. So Chris, why don't you start us off?
So, wait.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I did not realize. Okay, I'm gonna start us off. My first question is, what was your personal highlight in the class? What was your favorite thing?
I really liked the music video.
Yeah.
Besides losing my wallet during the filming, I really did enjoy.
How'd that happen?
It was really funny. I set up my camera outside. My friends are, waiting ready to shoot, and I was like, oh, I don't have my SD card. So I walked back up to my room. I took my wallet because it's got my ID in it, scanned myself in, whatever, go grab it, and then I come back down with my SD card, and my wallet vanished.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
So if anyone
was
sees a
definitely
blue
fun.
wallet by the lagoon, let me know. It's mine. It's been there for a fat minute.
Well, like Mia's wallet, we gotta go. So we'll see you after the break.
Bye bye.
Wow. Wow.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams, how do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Come across you like
Hi, welcome back from the break. Now, for our game of the night, it's going to be Game Time Palooza. So, how the game will go follows a similar format as most of our games. There will be 3 rounds, each with a 1-minute timer, and whichever team has the most points at the end wins. Mia, you get to select a TA to join your team. After, and I think I know who it's going to be, but after that, Mia's team and the other TAs will go head-to-head in a different game every round. Round 1 will be a word scramble, all related to our class. Round 2 will be some trivia questions, also related to our class. And guess what, guys? Round 3 will be Pictionary. And guess what? It's related to our class. Does that make sense? You guys got that?
That sounds so awesome.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
That's great.
Mia, pick your TA. Who would you like?
Oh, this is so hard. I don't know who I'm gonna choose.
Yes, yo,
So-
I
And she said
have
Crystal.
been the pick for
I would've
any
lost it
time
too.
one of our students has picked
Cool. All
somebody.
right, so you guys can get up. Kenny and Chris, you can sit on those seats over there.
Yeah,
Mia
we're like
and
real
Emily,
comfy.
Emily can take off your mic, and you guys can go sit over there.
Word.
Yep.
You're gonna de-mic Emily Mike? That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yo, can you move that microphone over there, please?
That was probably really loud.
All right.
Yeah, sorry to people out there. And we can take the other camera. Sorry,
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh,
I did write it down. Huh? For
Wait.
that. Yeah, that can go for them. Yeah.
Why don't we just bring the wired mic over here? Hold on.
It's fine. That's what.
So would it make more sense to use that mic over here?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So then.
Thank you. I have not been silenced anymore.
But now they're separated. What is going on? I'm so confused.
It's okay. You guys
You know
take a
what?
seat. You two sit down.
Where do we sit
Mia,
down?
you're. Oh my
Are we-
gosh.
Okay.
Emily, Mike,
Yeah.
you move there.
Okay.
You two sit there.
This
Sorry,
is-
guys.
this
I like
is-
the fun part about this is it coordinated on the fly. Yeah, quick little transition. We need like
I'll sit
that.
right
We
here.
need like
Sit right
that
here?
music in while we
Okay.
transition. All right. So
Ooh, I got a comfy.
round one, the scramble, the word scramble. All right.
Okay. Let's do it.
Shut
I'm
up.
ready.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
This is your word scramble. I'm going to get you guys in a pen just a
Oh my
second.
God, they
This is your
didn't give
word
us
scramble. There's 5 words in there. You guys each will have a minute to write down what they are. All right, let's get that timer going. Can we get that timer up, please?
Are you good at these?
I thought they said placebo, so no, I'm really not.
Yeah, I'm not good at
I've never
these.
done one of these.
Neither have I.
If you want to just, yeah,
I thought
there
it
you
said
go. All right,
anaconda.
and it'll be a minute, so we'll just stop in a minute. Alrighty.
Well,
Dude.
do you want to just accept defeat? Because we're cooked.
I'm terrible at these,
It's a
dude.
word scramble. Are we kidding?
I don't know
this
anything
is?
on this list.
Hold on. So, it's gotta be some. What is these? What are these, dude?
The handwriting's screwing me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Cause is that an R? Yeah.
Yeah, that's an R.
It looks says R
A-R-D.
D O Pista.
Jesse, is this a T or an L?
I thought that was a hashtag.
Let me see.
Jesse,
Alright, you
is
guys-
this a T or an L?
That
That's a T.
is.
Do you want to just?
That's a
lock in
D.
for
That's a
next
D.
round? 'Cause
I think we gotta log in for next round, dude.
Sorry, that's a D. Sorry, guys.
What is that? A C? E? Is this a ear mac?
Are these R's or N's?
Yeah, that's ear mac. That's what it says. We need to figure it out. That's not the word, obviously. All right, you guys got 9 seconds.
What?
9.
6.
That's
Yeah.
that's a minute 5.
Because they put 2 minutes in, but it's a minute. All right, how close are you guys being done?
I have 2.
Keep going, guys. We'll give you.
What
We'll
do you
give you a
think?
little. We'll give them more.
I
Like
don't
we'll give them
know, I
another
don't
30
know.
seconds. We'll
Dude,
give them another 30
we
seconds.
give up.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Okay, so we have 2. We have 2.
All right.
Can we get a zoom in on this? Can
Jesse
we get a
has
zoom in
poor
on this?
handwriting. Jesse
Okay,
has
so video.
bad
So
handwriting.
that is the 2 correct answers, and this says, oh, I'm not going to say that on air, so they don't get any points.
Oh, it's
All
somebody
right.
else.
So they start with 2 points.
our answers were better.
Alrighty. Now,
points. You think-
round
you think
2,
that-
guys,
you think
we
that-
are going to move into round 2, which is going to be some trivia questions. They will come up here on the screen. Yep, if we want to take them up on the screen for me, that'd be great. Yeah, let me move over here. All right, so first question. What does FPS stand for in video production?
Oh, not in Call of Duty.
Not in Call of
Hello?
Duty. So sorry.
Top 1 thinks it is not.
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Alrighty. The correct answer was frames per second. Let me see your.
And that is correct.
Wow, look at that. All right,
That is the
on to
correct
the
answer.
second question, guys. If we could pull that up for me. All right, what does B-roll refer to? And this doesn't have to be an exact thing, as long as you guys get the gist of it. That's cool with me.
My fellow TA has got this.
Yep.
Yeah, I got this. I'm trying to figure out how to word it correctly.
Is that my pen?
I don't know. It's not mine. I didn't take it.
Yeah.
Is it your pen?
Alrighty.
Where'd you get these pens?
I just found them.
It could be.
All right. You guys got it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alrighty. Stop the clock. Alrighty. What do we have over here?
It's like backup / extra footage to like.
Okay.
Yeah, extra footage, video to cover jump cuts, just kind
Yeah.
of extra footage.
Alrighty. So you
Yeah.
guys both got that correct. All right. On to question 3 here. What do we got? All right. What match bit rate do we use when exporting? So that's not your to explain. When you have 2 options, you have your like video quality, which is like the match bit rate, and then you have like the format or something else. But yeah. Good luck, guys.
You know what?
I think I know it.
Alrighty.
Don't look at my
Don't
paper.
look. Yeah,
don't look at my
don't
paper,
look,
Chris.
guys.
That's what I was
Don't
going
look
with
at
the
my
second number.
paper.
I would write that, or it
I
could
think
be-
it's that. I'm pretty confident it's the
It
second
could also
number
be
you wrote.
like I think that's one of the options I put down. I'm trying to think of all
Alrighty.
options.
Okay.
You guys got it?
Yeah.
We're going to speed up a little bit here. All right, what do we got?
H.264 adaptive high bitrate.
H.264, 1080p.
I'll take it. Yep, both answers. All right, moving on to
Bang.
4.
Bang.
They are 3 for 3 right now. All right, quick one. Number on 4 here. What is the number one thing to do when editing? I know. Oh, they're fast with it.
Emily knows.
Here we go. I already see it. Save. Make sure you save. That's correct. On to question 5, the last question, folks. Here we go. What is Sean's middle name? For people who don't know who Sean is, Sean is an engineer.
Oh my God, I feel so
in
fake.
SUNY
I don't
Oswego.
know.
He has worked at the class
Wait,
very well.
wait,
you know,
hold on.
No, do not text. No.
No phone.
No.
I'm calling him.
Down.
I'm calling him.
10 seconds. 10, 9,
I'm so
8,
sorry, Sean.
7,
I'm gonna
6,
see him tomorrow morning.
5,
I'm sorry.
4,
I'm
3,
sorry, Sean.
2, 1. And our answers. Take a guess.
Patrick.
Nope.
John.
The correct answer is Alan. All right, so
Alan.
it is 6-4.
Alan.
On to the final round.
I'm
Alrighty.
so upset. I didn't know. I feel so
Alrighty, so we have Pictionary. So one of you will draw and one of you will guess. I will each tell
God,
you your words. Here we go.
I'm terrible drawing.
Alrighty.
Okay, so am I.
So you are gonna have.
We got like a minute 30. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Can I
fine. All right,
start?
Go. You were gonna have. Draw that. Alrighty. We'll probably do this. Well, this probably be the only one we're gonna do.
Oh, you already got it. You already
got
got it.
Alrighty, let's see.
That's all I had to write.
Yeah, that's it. You got
a
it.
camera. That's a camera.
Ah, okay. Well,
he did say it first.
We're running out of time, folks, and it seems that even with that point, they are still winning by 6-5. That is it. So let me hop in. No, I'll hop in over here. We could take their camera. All right, we'll hop in over here. Hi guys. So we got a little less than a minute. We got a little over a minute left. And yeah, I just wanted to say, thank you to Emily for being my fellow TA this semester.
The best fellow TA in the whole
exactly.
world. And you're gonna leave me hanging right now.
Oh,
you cool or whatever.
Okay.
And
Whatever.
thank you two
You're welcome.
for doing your job.
You're welcome.
You know what? No, thank you to both of you.
No thanks.
Professor Cleveland, fire. If you're watching this,
Fire
them.
these guys.
Fire them
Fire these
right
boys.
now.
Hey,
Anyways,
you can't fire me. I quit.
Okay. On air, folks. On air, he said that. Anyways, so that's just what I want to say about our TA class. I know we are all, for the people who don't know, we are actually going to TA this class again next semester.
Yes, we are.
Which, hopefully, if we get renewed, you will see another season of TA time with these 4 lovely faces yet again.
Woo!
And new guests.
Mia.
And possibly Mia, maybe, if she comes back, if she wants to come on, sure. We'll have new guests, new games, a whole lot of that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do want to see more content, you can check out our Instagram at ta.time.wtop10.
Oh crap! It's my call time.
Thanks, guys.
I gotta go, guys.
Oh, we gotta go.
Everybody.
Let's go.
Let's get out of here.
We gotta go.
Bye, guys.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Good evening and welcome to Joepardy. I'm your host, Joe. Let's start our round of Joepardy by meeting our contestants for tonight. So let's start right there. Yep, that's me, Joe. We got all the way on the left. We're going to meet first Blake Blodgett. Blake, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very good, Joe. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
Gonna ask the age-old question. It's a movie-themed episode. What area of movies do you think you'd do the best at?
Definitely if we had horror movies. I'm very, very well versed in my horror movie knowledge.
Good to know, good to know. I can't say that I know if we'll have that tonight, but
I figured
we'll find out soon, So let's go next to the guy in the middle. That's Owen Miles. Owen, welcome in. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like winning Joepardy tonight.
Sounds like a great thing for tonight. I'd love to see you come away with the victory, especially because we got this third guy on the right, Adrian. But, I'll ask the question before to Owen while we're still here. What is a movie area you think you'd do great at?
I'd also have to say horror, but I'd say specifically slashers.
Good to know. I can tell you right now that's not going to be in Joepardy tonight, but there may be some movies you know. And finally, Adrian, how are you feeling?
I'm good. Feeling like I'm going to win. Real funny if I did.
A lot of talk tonight. We'll see if it ends up going the way you want. What's a movie area you think you'd do great at?
Either animated movies or specifically Adam Sandler movies.
Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler, so Yeah, let's get right into our categories and take a look at them. Let's start with the first one. Disney. We got some Disney movies for tonight. Category number 2, movies Joe hasn't seen. Each question is going to start off with Joe hasn't seen this movie, and then I'll talk about it. 1990s, great decade for movies. And finally, where is Joe's returned, but movie edition. So Joe's going to be on the set of movies. You're going to have to guess either where Joe is or what movie Joe is in. So there's your categories for tonight's episode of Joepardy. The first round and more coming up after the break. $50. You better watch out.
It's gonna swat you like a bug.
Welcome back, everybody. Season 2 of OSWEGOLAZO.
Do you like reading? Do you like reading books? Do you like looking at books? Do you like having a collection of books in your living room?
Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, spoiler alert! Okay, Lord, why did I write this in yellow? I told you! Welcome back between the pages!
Well, welcome back to Joepardy. Let's start our first round, and only round actually. This 1988 Disney film features a detective investigating a mystery involving a cartoon rabbit, and this for 10 points. And one other thing as well, just a reminder, you guys gotta write the movie down or the answer, and then I'll go one at a time, and you guys will say your answers out loud. So let's get right into it. If you guys are ready. Owen, we're gonna start with you here.
The answer is Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That is correct. Blake?
I also had Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
And Adrian.
Also had Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That is correct. Points across the board to start, 10 points each. Really good work. Well, let's go to question 2. Joe is at this sandy planet, home to Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars, and this for 2 points. It's definitely a top vacation spot for me right now, guys.
Are you sure that's a top vacation spot, Joe?
100%.
How's the Sarlacc pit?
Sarlacc pit? Not going there. Okay, Blake, we're gonna have to start with you here.
I know it's not right. I said Tatooine. I know it's not
Tatooine is correct.
Oh, it is correct. Okay.
He just did the
Owen?
Star Wars episode, ladies and gentlemen.
I also said Tatooine.
That
I don't
is
know if I
correct.
spelled it right.
I definitely didn't spell
That
it
is correct, actually, the spelling as well. And
Oh,
Adrian?
awesome.
Tatooine, baby.
That is correct. Points across the board once again. I might have made these questions too easy. I guess that's why you guys
We
have
did just do
a
Star
movie
Wars,
show.
to be fair.
Potentially. So let's go to question number 3. This 1999 film features an office worker who forms an underground group with a chaotic soup salesman. And this for 8 points. Soap salesman, excuse me, not soup.
I was going to say, I was a little confused.
8 points. Another movie Joe hasn't seen, but not that category. Alrighty, we're going to start here with Adrian.
I might have gotten this wrong. But I said The Wolf of Wall Street.
That is incorrect. Owen?
I said Fight Club.
Fight Club is correct. And Blake?
I also said Fight Club.
That is correct. So Adrian, you're the first one to get one wrong.
Yeah.
It's the guys who have a movie TV show. So
This is clearly biased.
it's clearly not biased.
I don't know.
I got to cater to my, everyone here. So I got to cater. So
were
let's
on
go
our
to
show,
question
too.
number 4. Joe hasn't seen this movie about a boxer who gets a shot at the heavyweight title against all odds, and this for 6 points. Joe's also been to the place where they filmed it, though, so it's very nice. Alrighty, this one should be quick. Adrian, you're gonna go first again.
All right, we got Rocky.
That is correct. Owen? That
Rocky.
is correct. Finally, Blake.
Rocky.
It's also
That is
crazy you
correct.
haven't seen it.
Points
That is
across the
pretty
board.
crazy.
I might have made these questions too easy,
How
guys.
have you not seen Rocky?
I've not seen Rocky. Let's go to question number 5. This 1977 Disney film follows 2 mice who work for an international rescue aid society, and this for 8 points. Ooh, Owen, watch those eyes. I see you looking on there, Owen. Okay. We're going to start off here with Owen.
I4
That is obviously incorrect. Blake?
I said The Great Mouse Detective.
That is incorrect.
All right. I got Rescuers Down Under.
That is correct. It's The Rescuers.
Oh.
We're going to accept Down Under because it's very similar in terms of that. Question 5. Adrian, you're the only one to get it correct. You might be ahead now. It's unreal. It might be a comeback in store. Let's go to question number 6. Joe is at the road where this main character from Alabama just kept running. And this for 4 points. This was also an answer to an old final Joepardy question.
I remember that question too well, Joe.
Yeah. I think you got it incorrect, Adrian, but it's okay. Let's go to Blake first.
Forrest Gump.
That is correct. Owen?
Forrest Gump.
That is correct.
Forrest Gump.
That is correct. Points across the board for all 3 of you guys. Let's go to question number 7. Joe hasn't seen this 1994 film where a man wrongfully imprisoned for murder digs his way to freedom and forges an unlikely friendship with a fellow inmate, and this for 2 points. Another movie Joe has not seen 100%. I mean, I gotta get up on this, guys. Definitely gonna hear from my crew after about this too. But nevertheless, also guys, I want to reaffirm, it's very competitive, so make sure you guys have your whiteboards tilted away from your opponents, because I think you guys have been leaking a little bit, but regardless, Adrian, we'll start with you.
I put Shawshank Redemption.
That is correct. Owen?
Shawshank Redemption, even though I just wrote Shawshank.
Still correct. We'll accept it. And Blake?
Shawshank Redemption.
That is correct. Points across the board.
Just gonna use my hand.
2 points each. Let's go to question number 8. This 1991 film follows an FBI trainee who seeks help from a cannibalistic serial killer, and this for 4 points. Another movie Joe has not seen. Guys, I got to really brush up on these movies.
I agree. These are some good ones that you haven't seen.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start off with Adrian here.
Don't know with the frowny face.
Don't know is incorrect. Owen?
Silence of the Lambs.
That is correct.
Also
Blake.
has Silence of the Lambs.
That's correct. 4 points for the Be Kind and Rewind, guys. Nothing for Adrian. Adrian squandering an opportunity there. So let's go to question number 9. This 2002 Disney film is set in Hawaii and centers on a girl who adopts a mischievous alien disguised as a dog, and this for 6 points. It's a good one. Very good music. Very good music. Well, Blake, we'll start with you.
Lilo and Stitch.
That is correct. Owen?
The answer is Lilo and Stitch.
And Adrian.
Lilo and Stitch.
Correct across the board. The Ohana all got it. Well, let's go to our next question. Joe hasn't seen this film where dream invading thieves plant an idea deep in a target's mind. And this is for 10 points. Never heard of this movie too. Like some of these I've actually heard of, like Shawshank I've heard of. No idea what this movie was until I started doing a little research into it. Well, Adrian, we're going to start with you again.
All right. I got It's Jover with another frowny face.
I'll talk, and Adrian does not know what it is. Blake, we're going to go to you next.
Inception.
That is correct. Owen?
Inception.
That is correct. Adrian.
My man
you've
Chris
fallen
Nolan,
off.
man.
Yeah, I've fallen off. Whatever.
Unreal. So Blake and Owen, you guys might be in the lead. Let's get a quick look at scores right now before we head to a break. We got scores? There we go.
All
Blake,
right.
you have the lead. Oh, no, you're tied with Owen. And then Adrian, you are in third. Adrian, you got to make a comeback here.
Adrian,
But
I'll talk.
we're halfway through our Joepardy game. The second half and more coming up after the break.
Go home, that's 3 hours from now!
Maybe that's the best thing you can do.
But after he gets possessed,
His show becomes a smash hit.
Now he's got the greenest show on WTOP-10.
A lot of green going on tonight.
We'll be holding on forever.
don't miss the limited run of
Those great people being...
Welcome back, everybody. Season 2 of OSWEGOLAZO.
Who else would you want behind this camera other than Austin Claus? No. Oh, nobody. What's happening? Sorry.
No, I want nobody calling this game but Kane Gerard. And Paulie Beatty. And also Kenny Gerard again.
Well, we're halfway through our Joepardy game, but now we're back for the second part. Let's get our round back on the road. Joe is taking the yellow brick road to this city from the Wizard of Oz, and this for 6 points. It's a good one. It's a very good one. We are going to start here with Adrian once again.
We got the Wizard of Oz.
Incorrect, because it's asking for
It's
the
for
city.
the city.
Owen, you're up next.
Emerald City.
Emerald City is correct.
I also had Emerald City.
Emerald City is correct. Adrian, incorrect once again.
All talk. All talk.
Let's go to question number 12. This 2016 Disney film follows a Polynesian girl who sails the ocean to save her people. And this for 4 points. And they just announced the live action for this one as well. We're going to go quick here because I think you guys know this. Owen, we'll start with you.
Moana.
That is correct. Blake?
Moana.
Adrian?
Moana.
Across the board, 4 points for you guys each. Question number 13, let's load it right in. Joe hasn't seen this romantic disaster film set aboard a doomed luxury liner on its maiden voyage. This for 4 points. I need to watch this one still.
Don't worry, Joe. I haven't seen this one either.
You guys haven't seen
We can watch it together at some point, Blake.
Sounds like a good plan.
Good movie night there.
Absolutely.
Let's start off with Blake here.
Titanic.
That is correct. Owen?
Titanic.
Adrian?
Titanic.
Points across the board once again. 4 points each. Once again, you guys are on fire so far in the second half. Let's go to question number 14. This 1998 war film opens with a graphic and intense D-Day invasion scene, and this for 6 points. Joe hasn't seen this one either. Joe, that's why I keep looking down if for anyone curious. It's because I don't know some of these answers because I haven't seen the movies.
For shame, Joe, for shame.
I know, right?
They didn't even show you this in history class? What?
Nope, never. Owen, we'll start with you.
I said Saving Private Ryan.
That is correct. Blake?
I also had Saving Private Ryan.
And Adrian.
Saving Private Ryan.
You guys are doing great so far. 6 points across the board.
Woo.
Once more, let's go to our next question. Joe hasn't seen this movie featuring a time-traveling cyborg sent back to protect a future leader's mother. And this for 8 points. Okay, let's get into it right now. I think you guys all got this. Blake, we'll start with you.
Terminator.
Correct. Owen?
The most 80s movie of all time, Terminator.
And finally, Adrian.
Terminator.
That is correct. 8 points across the board. You guys are doing phenomenal so far. It's time for our next question. Joe is at Planet Drool from this 2005 superhero movie. And this for 8 points. When doing this question, got a lot of nostalgia.
See, this is one I didn't watch, actually, so... I think
Still might know it, though.
I think I know it, but I didn't watch
Blake, we'll start with you, as a matter of fact.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
That is correct. Owen?
I didn't know.
Incorrect. Adrian?
Clearly, the greatest superhero movie of all time, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
That is correct. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, you guys. Owen, a little bit of a stumble, but nevertheless, let's go to our next question.
Can't win them all.
This 1996 movie features aliens attacking Earth and destroying major landmarks, and this for 10 points. Yet another movie that Joe has not seen. Yeah. They had a new one come out in the recent years, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2010s at some point. We'll start with Adrian.
Independence Day.
That is correct. Owen?
Independence Day.
And finally, Blake?
Independence Day.
That is correct. Question number 17. 10 points across the board. We're going to have a high-scoring game tonight the way you guys are going. So let's go to question number 18. Joe has joined the cast of this recent video game turned movie spin-off.
I hope we all get this right.
Chicken Jockey for 10 points.
Flint and Steel.
Steve. Okay, we'll start with that one.
Minecraft.
That is correct. The Minecraft movie.
Minecraft
Also
the
correct.
Minecraft movies.
Guys, it's clearly the Mario movie. Just kidding, it's the Minecraft movie.
That is correct. Points across the board for question 18. 10 more points each. You guys are killing it so far this round. Let's go to question number 19. This 1998 Disney film follows a woman who takes her father's place in the army. And this for 2 points. Okay. I think you guys know this one, right? Alrighty. Blake, we'll start with you.
Mulan.
That is correct. Owen?
Mulan.
And Adrian.
Mulan.
2 points across the board each. One question to go. We got a tight game. Let's see if you guys all end on a good note. Question 20. This 1999 sci-fi film reveals a world where reality is a simulation controlled by machines. And this is for 2 points. I fell asleep watching this movie too. Last time I watched it, matter of fact.
I gotta watch it again because I also almost fell asleep. I'm gonna be honest with this.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I know, right? I'm sure I'm gonna have some upset people in the control room, but it's okay.
Whatever.
It's okay.
Whatever. It can't be as bad as Be Kind and Rewind.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Look at all
We
this
just
talk
let
here.
you on our
In
show.
terms
too.
of
We're
reaction
never letting him
from crew,
return.
all right?
Never. Owen, you'll lead off here.
The Matrix.
Adrian.
The Matrix.
And Blake.
The Matrix.
Correct across the board. 2 points each.
All right.
So end it. So let's take a look at our scores right now before we get anywhere. Blake with 112, Owen with 104, and Adrian at 92. You guys are all still in it because we got our wagers and final Joepardy around the corner. So you guys are all still in it. But before we get to final Joepardy, we got to review what the category is. So let's take a look at the category for final Joepardy tonight. The Oscars. That's our category for tonight. So Final Jeopardy, the category, the Oscars, wagers, and all that coming up after the break.
Do you like reading? Do you like reading books? Do you like looking at books? Do you like having a collection of books in your living room?
Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, spoiler alert! Okay, well, why did I write this in yellow? I told you! Welcome back between the pages!
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bag?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans.
Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Good evening and welcome to Joepardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here.
Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm gonna sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 years. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe, let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Oh.
Watch the DK experience.
Welcome back to Joepardy. Before we get into the final Joepardy question, let's just take a quick look at the scores once again for our competitors. So that's Owen, Blake, and Adrian. So let's take a quick look at their scores. Blake with 112, Owen with 104, Adrian with 92. Now, guys, I'm just going to give you a quick reminder of the rules here. You guys have to write your wager on the whiteboard with your answers. You can only wager the amount of points you have. So now that we have our rules for Final Jeopardy re-reminded, let's get into our Final Jeopardy question. Name 4 movies to win an Oscar for Best Picture. And you need all 4 to get the answer correct. And while we're waiting right now for your guys' answers, quick shout out to my sister who celebrated her birthday over break. Gotta recognize that. And then a few other shout outs. We got a few more episodes of Joepardy coming this semester. We got 3 more, I think, so stay tuned Tuesday night for that. And also stay tuned for Entertainment Breach at the same time next week on Tuesday. So a lot happening, very exciting time. And I know you guys are super excited about this. Now, happy birthday, Joe's sister. Thank you. And to everyone in the control room as well, feel free to fact check the answers for this too, because I do not have an answer key set. I'm going to have to check on the spot as well. So, beware of that. So, but in the meantime, we got about 4 minutes left in the program. You guys coming up with your answers. Reminder, 4 is what I need from you guys tonight. Do you come here often? It's a good question.
I came here often last semester.
I was here often
Clearly
last
not,
semester as
Adrian.
well. I was
paying
on
attention to the
teleprompter last
questions.
semester.
Whatever.
Adrian, you're in 3rd place. But yeah, and then a reminder as well, if Adrian wins, he takes over Be Kind and Rewind.
Yeah, it's a high-stakes game here.
It's a high-stakes game. Right, Owen? Right, Blake?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we totally
It's
agree
very
with
high
that.
stakes.
Signed
This
a
is definitely
contract.
something we agreed to.
100%.
And in the meantime, also quick shout out to Be Kind and Rewind as well. They are live every other Monday. Actually, they were live yesterday with a Star Wars episode. So Be Kind and Rewind. Keep an eye on Be Kind and Rewind because
on the
that
line.
is always on as well. Supporting Joepardy. Alrighty, we got to get to answers very, very soon. So how are we all feeling? We all ready?
I'm good.
Pretty confident.
I'm safe.
Alrighty, we're gonna go one at a time, starting with Adrian in third place.
All right.
Adrian, what's your first guess?
Okay, so my first guess is Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Let's hear from the control room if that one is correct. Is The Dark Knight a Best Picture winner? Give him a few seconds on that. Made this a little more difficult for the crew. You guys can put it in the lower third as well if you'd like.
Yeah.
Dark Knight is incorrect, so
All right,
Adrian,
well.
your answer is automatically out.
Well,
What else do you have down? You
I
wanna
had
share?
Oppenheimer, I had Titanic, and then Avatar. My mama ain't raised no coward, so I put all my points on the line.
Well, Adrian is down to 0.
We're keeping Be Kind.
You guys are keeping
We're bare minimum keeping Be Kind.
We're going to have to go to Owen now in second place. Owen, you want to reveal your answers?
My answers were Oppenheimer, Honora, One Battle After Another, and Coda.
Alrighty, I think I recognize a couple off that list, so that bodes well for you.
Yeah.
But we'll get confirmation on that from the control room. How much did you wager as well in the meantime?
I wagered all of my points, all 104 of them. I'm all in.
You get 208 if you get that right. Wow.
Yeah.
All in.
Come on.
Gotta respect that. You gotta respect that.
You gotta respect it.
They are all Best Pictures, Owen. We got confirmation.
Let's
You're up to
go.
208. Adrian, you're out of the running.
Elite
Owen,
ball knowledge.
you're either going to win this unless Blake gets it. Blake, what are your 4?
One Battle After Another, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Titanic, and Parasite.
Alrighty, so we know they're all Best Picture. I just got word. Blake, how much did you wager?
I wagered all 112 of my points.
112. Blake, you are the winner tonight. Blake, how's it feeling?
That, it feels amazing. I knew I was going to win. I have
didn't
elite
know.
ball knowledge, guys.
And then, how does it feel to take down Adrian as well?
Adrian was talking a lot of smack. He was talking smack after Be Kind last night. He was talking smack, as you saw, before the show.
Goose
so,
egg.
I mean,
Whatever.
it felt
You got a
really
goose
good
egg.
to have him be in last place.
You know what? You know what? It's like the villain finally getting his comeuppance in the movie. All right.
It's okay, Adrian. We all don't end with 0 typically, but it's okay. It's okay. But that's all for Joepardy tonight. Blake's your winner. Adrian, third place.
Yeah.
Owen, second place. GG, well played to everyone. That's it for tonight. Stay tuned for Joepardy again in 2 weeks. Have a great one from the Al Roker studio here at WTOP-10.
And like the lower third said, we keep Be Kind.
Be Kind
And
is
rewind.
coming back.
Cooked. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Cooked. It is the last episode before the Senior Week special. Today was going to be a very special episode, but unfortunately, we've had another tragedy. Zinni's gone.
In audio.
The first show Zinni will be on is Cooked. We gotta do that.
There's a girl outside our house. A little bit of a disappointment, but